Hey, welcome back for our weekly updates. I'm so glad you could join with me again today. We're talking about community life and doing life together. And I want to tell you a little bit about my story. I've been a part of Crossroads now for about 12 years. And before I was on staff, we attended like most people. We came to Crossroads, enjoyed our services, enjoyed our time there. And we actually liked the fact that Crossroads was large and we could kind of hide and no one knew us, and it felt really good. I still remember actually some greeters that greeted us at the door, and we always appreciated them. There was the Sullies every week, and there's a few people we felt like we connected with, but we were content to just sit and watch our services. A couple years in, we started thinking, you know what, we don't really have people we do life with at Crossroads, and it felt awkward actually. It started to feel weird. We'd been there so long and didn't have friends. So I thought, you know what, we got to do something about this. And we went to some connecting events. We do those today. And we sat back along the wall, and hung out and held our coffee and tried to somewhat engage and waited to see what would happen. You know what happened? Nothing happened. Nothing happened. We went home. We felt discouraged. What's wrong with us? We went to another connecting event. I remember sitting there, similar thing. We sat back and thought, what's wrong with us? No one wants to talk to us. And I remember coming to another one. It was our last chance. And I said to my wife, I think we got to do something different. We have to go out of our way to talk to somebody. And so we looked around and I tried to find someone who kind of looked the same age, someone that maybe had kids with them. And man, this weird moment happened for me where I was like, how do you do this? How do you get to know somebody cold turkey? I've never, picked up another couple before. It's really kind of what it felt like. That sounds really awkward. But I walked over to this guy and I said, hey, my name is Shawn, what's yours? And we talked for a little bit and I said, what do you like to do? And they talked about some of their family activities, and I shared with him that we like dirt biking. We were in the middle of dirt biking season with our kids. And I said, do you like dirt biking? And he replied, I do like dirt biking. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. It was like this, felt like I was picking up a guy. So it was really horrible. But I was so excited that there was someone of common interest. So I said, would you like to go dirt biking with me? He said, I would. So I got his phone number, and I remember coming back to my wife with a number written on a piece of paper, and I shook my head and I said, that was the weirdest experience I've ever had. I think I just picked up a couple for us, and I got their number, honey. And we laughed and felt weird. And then I had to call him, and I called him and I said, hey, do you want to go dirt biking next weekend? And he said, yes. And so we met and we went dirt biking. Here's the funny backstory. This couple had also been at Crossroads for a long time, hoping to meet someone, and he was doing what we were doing. He was hanging out on the sidelines, hoping someone would talk to him. And you know what? He didn't own a dirt bike. He did not own a dirt bike when I talked to him that Sunday. I found out later he went and bought a dirt bike that week because he wanted a friend as well. He wanted to connect with somebody so bad. Great story, my friend Greg. And so we hung out for many years. We formed small groups with them, and we got to know them and did life with those people for many years. Here's the story, that you have to understand. To get connected, it's scary, and it takes steps you're not comfortable with. And so when we started leading the groups ministry, we learned something. We need to create an easy way for people to meet people. And so we've done that. We've done that with our online groups community this semester. But we have this semester system which simply says, look, there's a group that's going to meet for a few months. Join a group. Get to know some people that have common interests, the same life situation as you, or they want to learn the same thing as you. So you have some common ground. And you know what? Not everybody in that group is going to become your best friend. We're not saying that. We're saying it's a good way to find one or two people that you might end up doing life with. So here we are. We're doing online community. It's awkward. It's unique. I know some people are horrified at being on camera, horrified at trying something new and meeting people. They don't know who's showing up in their group. They don't get to control that. And what I would say is give it a try. Give it a try. And our hope is, you'll find just one or two people in that group this year where you can connect with on a deeper level. It doesn't have to be everybody. And you know what? If it doesn't work out that way, there's another semester coming in September, and we encourage you to try again, try again. Whenever you go for community and build a relationship in your life, it's going to have awkward moments, and it's going to take some extra effort. So I just wanted to encourage you this week that we have online community starting up this week. There's groups that are available. Look for one, find a group, check it out. Yes, it's going to be weird and awkward, and there's going to be people you don't know. Find one that you have some common ground with and join in, give it a shot. It's worth it. You'll find some people to do life with, and we can help you. Online community starts this week. Thanks.